Guys, let's try a new Austrian game in which we try to unite the empire rather than dividing it by attacking empirical our empirical allies. And basically, in the prior game, um, this one, I gained a lot of power. I actually became second place in the whole world on income and gained tons of territory and stuff by basically conquering Pomerania and conquering all of this land over here. And all of that was empirical land. So I was taking states that were already in the empire and moving them from being, in the empire that I am the ruler of to being mine and giving me all their money. And that worked in that I, became a world superpower. But the downside is being the emperor has no meaning if you're just going to attack the people within your empire. It doesn't make any sense. So I mean, I could have done the same thing as Bohemia or as Burgundy or as anybody. Attacking an empire state makes everybody in the empire mad because they're an empire. They're supposed to work together as friends and allies and whatever. So I was thinking I would start over, and this time I would actually play that way. I would try to be a good emperor and be nice to my people of the empire and fight as the empire, as this giant united empire against everyone outside of it. Okay, so we'll start by trying to kill Burgundy, I think. Burgundy, see, they're half empire, half not. And I think that means that we can kill them without pissing anyone off. So this right here is Burgundy, and this right here is Burgundy. They're a world superpower at the moment. Them and France share what will eventually become France, right? And France is the most powerful nation in the world until colonization starts. So they own half of the most powerful nation in the world, which makes them extremely powerful. But if you kill them early enough or befriend them early enough, then they're not that big of a deal. So I've found that basically by turn 2, they will declare Austria their rival and start attacking empire states because France is too powerful to fight and there's nothing else to fight. So they're going to start encroaching on the empire. So you have to either choose whether to either ally them at the very beginning or attack them at the very beginning. Or they will just attack you. Hungary shares the only border we share outside of the empire is with Hungary and with Venice. And only a tiny bit of Venice too. Like, this is the only part of Venice that isn't in the empire, these two places. I kind of plan to declare war on Hungary right away before they start their alliances, because as you can see in diplomatic map mode, they start out with no allies. So I'm going to ally Burgundy and attack Hungary on like turn number 0. So let's do it. Let's do it to it. And the reason that I'm choosing that instead of vice versa is that you get 50 diplomatic power for allying Burgundy, and that's cool. I like 50 diplomatic power. Not imperial, no, I don't know. It's good. Just do it this way. Shut up. Austria. Okay, let's call it Stream Austria 2. Oops. 2. Iron Man. And hard difficulty. And so let's click diplomatic overlay, and we'll go first. We'll get advisors. So let's take a look at our situation with a fully funded army of half size, like not a very big army, just a half-sized army that's fully funded. We only have $2 a year to spend on anything, so that means we can only really afford to get 2 advisors if we want to fight a war right away. It's really important that if you have this guy available, you always take him, yearly inflation, because he's just good all game long to have yearly inflation reduction. But if you take a guy that costs 9 per turn, and you look, my income is actually 13 per turn, and my army maintenance is 11 per turn, and 6 even if I defund the army. Taking this guy means that I basically can't fight any wars until my income increases, and I can't increase my income without fighting wars. So it doesn't really make any sense. What I like is when you get this benefit, a Master of the Mint, that is +1 instead of +3. So a +1 Master of the Mint would be totally awesome. So instead of the inflation reduction guy, we're going to take the national tax modifier guy, the treasurer, just because he costs 1 per month instead of 9 per month, and that's a really big deal. Or alternatively, we could take this guy and just stay at peace all the time and sack half of our army. But then what's the point in being the emperor if we can't defend people? I want to have a big army, fight lots of wars, and not have a lot of inflation. I want this guy, but I can't have him. It's very sad. So I'm taking this guy. And then military power is the second one. We're looking for a guy that's only +1 and has something really good. Like, all 3 of these are actually crazy important. Actually, all 4 of them. So discipline is great for winning battles, and military tech cost is great for teching up your military, obviously, and morale is great for winning battles as well. So we're going to go with this one. And we're not going to take a diplomatic advisor because, like I said, we can't afford it. That would put us into the negative. So we're going to try not to take out any loans. We're going to try to keep our inflation as low as possible, which means trading in this guy for hopefully an inflation reduction guy in the future. And we're going to accept this +50 administrative power for making Burgundy love us. And we're going to secure that by immediately getting a royal marriage with Burgundy and then allying Burgundy secondarily, because they will declare us a rival if we don't immediately ally them. And in fact, they might declare us a rival even if we do immediately ally them. So the second thing we're going to do on the first turn, since we still have another free diplomat, is we're going to ally with Bohemia. And we're going to try to keep them an ally all game, because they will fight the rebels in your territory. If you give them military access, and then you have rebels, and you're their ally, they'll just come down here and kill the rebels for you. So that's quite cool. Then we're going to defund our army all the way, get some money up in this place, and we're going to hire a military leader. Boom. This guy's terrible. He's just a 3, but military leaders can give you up to a 50% chance to win a fight by having +4 shock and +4 fire. So they can be crazy important. But that said, it costs a lot of military power to upgrade your military, and if you fight a war when someone else has upgraded their military and you haven't upgraded yours, you get -15% chance to win a combat. So if spending 500 military power would give me a perfect military general every time, then I would do it, but the odds of getting a perfect military general are very slim. So I'm just generally not going to do it. So we can only have a max of 6 relations. We already have kind of committed to 2, Burgundy and Bohemia, and I think those are the only 2 we're going to take. Maybe Bavaria. Yeah, we'll ally Bavaria as well in 4 days. Blup. Actually, we're not going to ally anyone else just yet, because we'll get quests to ally people if we succeed in making Burgundy our besties. So after that, we're going to make an alliance with Burgundy and fight with Burgundy against people in the Empire. We're never going to make an alliance with Burgundy, but we're going to try to make them, we're going to send them a gift. Economic, we'll send them a gift. And just hope that they don't declare us their rivals, basically. Maybe we can proclaim a guarantee, so if anyone attacks them, we'll defend them, but if they attack us, we're not gonna help. Yeah, we'll proclaim a guarantee on them. Influence actions. Proclaim guarantee. So they like to fight a lot with people in the Empire, and that's very sad for us. And it's important that they not do that. And we can prevent them from doing that kind of if we ally them a little bit. But eventually they're gonna, because they're on the border of the Empire and France, and they're not gonna fight France, so what else are they gonna do? Proclaim guarantee. We're just trying to make sure they don't rival us. They don't set us as one of their rivals. Basically proclaiming their intention to attack us. Oh, and I wanted to attack Hungary before they ally with Burgundy, but I forgot. So they allied with Burgundy. Oh well. So next we are going to improve relations with them. So we would be able to just completely get them to 139 relations if they don't rival us and we improve relations for a little while. But I worry that they're going to rival us. So let's go over here and get royal marriage, and then we'll improve relations with them afterwards and fabricate some claims and declare imperial grace or whatever. Emperor actions bestow imperial grace. Royal marriage from Galleria, no. Mainz, offer of alliance, no. Try to avoid allying people within the empire because then you'll get called to war against other people within the empire. So, that's no good. Come on, Bohemia, be our best friends. And we'll get military access from them as well. March 3rd, Imperial Grace. And then we'll go for military access. And that should be enough. Burgundy. We're doing good at making friends with Burgundy. We have already made quite close friends with Bohemia. We gotta get military access with them on April 5th. Come on, April 5th. Let's do it. Alright. So we gotta worry about accidentally hitting the cap on manpower before we fight a war with Hungary. But if we declare war on Hungary, we lose the quest to make Burgundy like us. So my goal is to get 100 relations with Burgundy, and then declare war on Hungary, and then Burgundy will attack me, but I will have already won the quest. Because the point of the quest is to get 50 administrative power. It's not actually to prevent Burgundy from attacking us. Although in one of my games I did ally Burgundy and like befriend them and be nice to them, and they did refrain from attacking anyone within the empire for a very long time. But eventually they had to attack people within the empire. And then we helped them kill people within the empire, and then the empire was really mad at us. So we can claim the Burgundian throne, but that'll make them quite mad. I'll make everyone in the empire quite mad. We can improve relations with them. Send an insult, proclaim guarantee, dissolve alliance. So we're not going to do any of those. So we're going to start the road to war with Venice. Istria, I think, is not part of the empire. So we'll fabricate claims on Istria. Okay. Then we can declare Venice our nemesis for 10 diplomatic power. We can also improve our stability for just a couple of administrative power. Rivals. We gotta right click on one of our own provinces, do this, and say, okay, Hungary, HU, and then Venice. Alright. Good. So I think we should probably bring these guys and like hide them so that they're not on the border with anyone, because if we get war declared on us, we want to have time to, you know, to not lose all our crap. So I'm trying to decide whether to befriend Bavaria, because I mean there are immediate neighbors. I know I'll befriend them once I get the quest to befriend them. That's what I said. So yeah, that's what I'll do. Improve relations is working out. We can get up to 30 additional relations by giving them lots of money. But we don't need to do that. We can just fast forward, and fast forwarding will work too. Venezia has been discovered. That's a bummer. So now Bavaria thinks slightly less of us because of... Nope, never mind. I thought when our dude got discovered fabricating claims on Venice that we would get negative for everyone, but we didn't. So that's cool. Negativeness from everyone. So I'm not going to start making people within the empire like me yet, because my emperor is not going to die anytime soon. And they will like me good enough if we just maintain peace within the empire. Every year that you can maintain peace within the empire, you gain +1 kind of imperial power. And imperial power is just a fancy way of saying improved relations with anybody in the empire. Once you get 40 imperial power, you can use it to make the empire united, like more centralized, and make the emperor more powerful and just give benefits to everybody in the empire. And I want to try to do that a bunch of times, pass all the reforms, and like make the empire one cohesive unit that can take over all of the world. But it seems unlikely that I'll succeed. That's just what I want to do. So awesome, they haven't declared me a rival yet. This is great. I'd like to claim the throne of Poland by royal marrying them. Because Lithuania and Poland together are going to be very strong, but I think I can take them. Maybe I should claim the throne of Venice. No, maybe I can't. I want to claim the throne of somebody who's not in the empire and who is close to me. Maybe Bosnia. Are they currently a vassal of anyone? Because I know that eventually they get conquered by either Hungary or the Ottomans, but they haven't yet. So maybe if we claim their throne, and then we kill Hungary and take that province, that might work out. So let's do that. Muscovy and Kazan, they're neighbors and they're fighting, and we don't care because they're not near us. So we've got lots of money, we've got lots of manpower. We'd like to fight a war pretty soon with Venice, but we haven't fabricated the claims yet. We got 53% to go. And so it'll take about 300 more days, and if our manpower maxes out, we might have to recruit a few more regiments. I think we can recruit 2 or 3 more regiments without going over our budget, our regiment recruition budget. Production is more important than trade. Mercantilism is more important than free marketeering. Our trade sucks, by the way. We are bad at trading because we're Venice. I mean, because we're Austria. We don't have like a large navy to improve our trade power or protect those ships that are improving our trade power. So we're never going to really be a world power in trade. In the game in which I had the second biggest income of anyone, France had 6 income from trade, and I had 3 income from trade, despite France not really having a lot of docks either. So yeah, we're just bad at trade in general. So Venice had like 15 income from trade. No, we're not going to take any alliances with anyone within the empire. So one of the powers of being the emperor is that you get the ability to like demand that people return your stuff. So I want to do that with France once we're done fabricating a claim on their thing. I'm going to be like, give me back these 4 provinces that belong within the empire, or else we'll kill you. And then they'll say no, and then we'll kill them. You know what I'm saying? It's good to kill people. But I might want to do that after I've turned on my army budget, because it'd be a shame to pick a fight and then not have your army funded. I do that a lot. All right. Come on, dude, finish up. It's going to take a long time to fabricate those claims. Them thar claims, them thar. And Burgundy, our quest for Burgundian approval has failed. They rivaled us, so I guess you do need to ally them, or else they will rival you. And it's impossible to win the quest with them rivaling you. So actually, we have the royal marriage, so we can still win the quest this way. So what we do is we get 100. So we got plus 50 from religion and royal marriage, minus 50 from rival, and then plus 100 from improved relations, minus 15 from border friction, and then plus 15 from the gift. So we have to send them a gift. We'll wait until later. But just know that like about $125 is going to go into completing that quest once we're done improving relations with Burgundy. So that's the current plan still. Let's fast forward even more because we're at peace and there's nothing happening. We could improve our stability a little bit more, but we get 3 quests in a row to improve stability by improving the relations of the electors of the Imperial College, or the princes of the empire, basically. So we're not going to improve our stability on our own. We'll just let it happen through quests. And we have maxed out our manpower almost, so we need to recruit a couple more men. England is at war with Scotland. Recruit regiment these guys and do it 3 times just to eat up 3,000 manpower, because we don't want to max out our manpower before we declare war. And war is coming very shortly. Alright, so we're done fabricating claims, and then our diplomat will return home. Come on, diplomat, come home. Okay. And now we have a Casus Belli on Venice of Conquest, but Conquest is not a very good Casus Belli because you get 75% piss-offery score. So instead of using that, first we're going to fund our armies. Fund the armies. Well, maybe we should fund them like 60% funding the armies, just in case the war takes a little bit longer than I expect to start. So we're not going to declare war right away. We're going to demand they return our imperial our unlawful territory. Oh, but all of their territory is lawful. They have cores. So I guess I can't do that. So I guess we are going to just pick a fight with them. So let's fund our armies even more. Consolidate the locations of our armies. Everyone go to Tyrol, and then you two guys go down here. And oops, you come down to Lienz. And then once the morale of our armies is up a little bit, we will fully fund them. Whoop, everyone get paid. And we got an extra buck, so we could get another advisor. Global trade power. That's a terrible thing, but whatever. Better an advisor than not an advisor, right? 1 ducat per month. Okay. So how are our relations in Brandenburg going? We still need 40 more. Okay. So France is not allied, Venice is not allied with anybody important. So we will pick a fight with them, declare war with Venice, take Styria, call willing allies, but our allies are not willing. So calling them would just make them make us have a lower opinion of them, because they would not come, and then that would piss us off. So let's not piss ourselves off. One of the problems is you can improve other people's opinion of you really easily, but it's almost impossible to improve your own opinion of them. So you don't want to cause your allies to piss you off, because when they do that, it's not good, my brother. It's not good. So we will use our crappy leader over there, and then use this guy over there, and use these guys here, and these guys here, and we'll just Venice it up. Okay, Venice. The Knights have honored their alliance with Venice and are now at war with us. I don't know what the Knights are. Probably no one we care about, right? Because we're already looking at everything. It's probably these guys. I don't know. No, it's probably an island somewhere that we don't know about, that we don't care about. So our diplomat has arrived home from Venice because he declared war and now he's back. So next we want to start fabricating claims against Hungary and declare Hungary a rival, because after we're done killing Venice, we're going to kill Hungary. So fabricate claims. But that's going to take a long time, and we might finish... Oh, never mind. I was going to say... Never mind. Lika gives us a port, so we'll fabricate claims like that. And then we'll right-click on one of our own provinces and set our rival to Hungary. We already did that. That's good. So everybody go fight Venice. Pause. Okay. You need to go here, and you need to go here. Okay. So we can siege these up without actually fighting their army. And then if they attack us, we will be ready. So we've got enough administrative power to do some stuff, to core these nations once we take them, and enough diplomatic power to core the nations once we take them, and to culture bomb this place. I think this gives us +1. We did the math on it. This gives us +1 income per month and costs 150 diplomatic power, and that's totally worth it. Absolutely worth it. +1 income a month is a really big deal. A really big deal. A really big. A really big. Rutabaga big deal. So maybe we should get our general ready. If they're gonna try to break the siege at some point, so we should get our general ready. This guy. So we're gonna split off everybody except for that unit and keep our general in that unit. Select this unit with the general and move him over to Trent, so that he can go to. Oh, we'll put him in here. That'll be good. So Venice can't reach this province to break the siege, so we'll move those guys over here too. And Ottomans are at war with themselves, civil war. Byzantium is part of the Ottoman Empire. They're going to try to siege me, so we'll break off combine these guys, split them in half, take our general and go over there, take these guys and move them up here. And kill these dudes, follow them around. What is this? Seeing the real you. She turns around, she looks at you. Do you want to have sex with a chick and get +5 diplomatic power leader, or would you rather just take your chances and get whichever leader the gods give you? 151 is not great. It's not bad, it's not great. 5 diplomatic skill, that's so diplomatic, man. That's so skillful and diplomatic. But all it really means is that we can maintain military access type or royal alliance or alliance type relations with an extra 7 people instead of 6. And I don't care how many of those people we can have. I've never really needed more than 5. So I don't like him. I'd rather have someone with administrative power. So I can lose money and prestige and legitimacy, or I can have some sex. Let's lose money, prestige, and legitimacy. Keep trying to kill that army. Here we go. We let this kill his army. Great. Great. Bombs are great. Now we can go siege up Austria. Livonians are at war. If we get called to defend them, we totally will take it. The reason we have it pausing every time anyone goes to war with anyone else is because we're the emperor and we want to accept any calls to arms that happen from within the empire, but they don't warn you. They don't pop up. They just come up here, and I'm not looking up here, so sometimes that's bad. Alright, so we successfully sieged Verona. Now we can move this army somewhere if we wanted to, but I don't know if we really want to. Let's check. Nope, we didn't want to, so we'll move some of these guys over there. Nope. We didn't want to do that either. They have 17 weight, and we've got 17 guys. Why is this not working? So we'll split it in half and move 3 of the guys away. And we'll put those guys in Austria, because why not? We'll group up, join our general, and detach a siege unit. I don't know, maybe split in half, so their general can go around if he needs to. Alright, military power or prestige. I'd rather lose prestige, because it's easy to get prestige. The siege of this place is over, and land technology research is useless happened to us. Don't know what that means. Oh, that's the decision we got. So let's take this guy and move him away. Does he have siege bonus? No, he doesn't. And we'll group up these guys to maintain the siege. The siege. Alright, we'll move these guys over here too. Declared war on Tver. Pissed. Our agent has been discovered and pissed. Someone declared war with someone else, but I forgot to read it. Anyway, the general point of... Oh, so we can piss off Venice, which is fine. We gained a claim, and we're fighting a war with them. I'm all about gaining claims. It's fine. So, now the question is, do we want to throw away some manpower fighting a pitched battle for a territory we don't care about, and the prestige we gain from winning the battle? Or do we want to just win the war without fighting any battles? Let them keep their armies. Siege of Brescia is complete. Let's go up to Friuli. We have 21. Oh, wait. Royal marriage offered by someone, but we didn't pause in time, so we don't get to take it. Lüneburg and Bremen are fighting. I know where they are, and they're not important to me, because they're fighting each other. They're not fighting anyone else. I would defend them if they were fighting someone else. So, I think it's time. We've sieged up everything. Once we're done sieging up that, then we'll go down and kick Venice in the nose. Alright. Everybody all together now. So what we want to do is put 8 guys there, 7 guys there, and 9 guys here. And then take a bunch of people together and attack the island. Oops. We don't want to go there. No. Go around to the island. This way, if he retreats, he just instantly dies. We're surrounding all the land he can retreat to. Actually, I don't think he can retreat this way or this way. The dotted line is only there. So maybe, just maybe. Okay. Move this guy up, these two guys over, and this guy down. Oh, wait, no leader. Stop. Where's the leader? Right, select this guy. This guy, the one with the leader, will attack. And the two without the leader will go up here. And that guy will stay there. Okay, stop. These guys go down. Everybody go down. Fight. So we've got our leader. We have an even fire bonus with them, and they have more shock than us. So they have a better leader than us. Our leader is crap anyway. We kind of expected them to have a better leader. So that gets us 6 prestige. And like winning the war only gives us 1 prestige, so it's good to get 6 prestige. I think 6 prestige is worth losing the manpower over. So now we can defund our armies, get some money, put them at that much maintenance. Brunswick has annexed an imperial province, so we can punish them for that if we want to. Enforcing peace within the empire by killing any imperial dude that takes a province from any other one. Now these guys can go over here. But we'd need to get permission from Hungary to do that, and we ain't getting permission from anyone. So I think it's time to declare peace. We don't have a diplomat though. We'll wait until we're done fabricating claims. And we will press yeah, we don't want to lose the stability for any reason. Even though we really want Bohemia to love us, we're still willing to piss them off in order to not lose 1 stability. Bohemia broke their alliance against us. What? We enforced our claims against them, and they said in retaliation they're going to break the alliance against us? What's going on? I've always been able to maintain friendships with them, but I've always been a lot more worried that I wouldn't, so I've always improved relations with them. And this time I didn't. I probably should have, so I'm going to get in there with my diplomats and improve relations up the yin-yang. But not until I get a diplomat. Okay, I've got a free diplomat, that's why the game paused. I gotta go up here and send them a gift. Let's give them some money. Awesome. Here you go, Bohemia. Have some money. Some money, bro. Right, now we can enforce peace because we're done sending the money. And we're going to say, return cores. Brescia to Milan and Crete to Byzantium. Why would we want to give Crete to Byzantium? That wouldn't help us. Giving Brescia to Milan would make everybody in the empire very happy. Especially Milan. So we'll do that. Then we can revoke cores on Corfu or Albania, but they would give this land to other people. Wait, I think we want to revoke cores, not return cores. Return cores. Venice will give core Brescia to Milan. Okay, maybe return cores is good. Revoke cores means take away cores that don't belong to us and give them to the Ottomans. I'd like to be friends with the Ottomans. The Ottomans are pretty freaking powerful. And it only costs 4 war score, and it doesn't affect me because Albania is nowhere near me. So we'll do that. And then cancel vassalage, release nations. Croatia, no. Crete, no. Don't care about either of those. Annul treaties with the knights, not worthwhile. Transfer trade power. They have a lot of trade power, so this could represent a couple of bucks, but they'll only transfer it for a certain amount of time. So most importantly, Styria. Styria becomes ours, and all of your money. And that seems like enough. Okay. All right. While we were going for the peace, we could have moused over the aggressive blah 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 of 11 thing, and it would have told us who it's going to piss off and by how much. And that is important information. We probably should have done that. But you know, I'm okay with how this worked out. We got what we want. We would have taken it no matter what, is my point. So maybe it doesn't matter. All right, so we're at peace with everybody. Our diplomat is free. We need Bohemia to like us. We don't want to ally Milan, although Milan is on our border. And I don't know. They don't have a big enough army. It's not worth our time to ally them, because you want to ally people as powerful or more powerful than you, so they can come kill the rebels roaming around your territory. Allying noobs is just you protecting noobs from each other. That's crap. So we need to get our alliance back. We got our alliance back. Perfect, perfect. And now we will wait a little while. Oops. I didn't want them both to go to Tyrol. Stupid people. So let's totally defund the armies, because we can reinforce later at the same time as we're upping our what's it called? Morale, the morale of our troops. Like, we're gonna have to do that 2 months before war anyway, and in 2 months we can reinforce everybody. So we're gonna do this as soon as our war exhaustion is lower. Actually, we don't need to wait. Waiting would give us -6 cost. I don't care about 6. 6 administrative power is not a ton. Alright. And diplomat. Okay, so let's check in on these guys. And yes, they are at the point where sending them money would win the quest. So let's send them money. And now we win the quest. Ooh, and they're so broke now that they'll take a much smaller donation. If we send them money on turn 1, it takes 125, but now it takes almost nothing. That's great. We win the quest. Guillory declares a reconquest war against somebody, or somebody does it against. I don't care. Screw Guillory is the point. So why do they not have 100 relations with us? Oh, they just lost 8 relations when we won our war. So now we need to send them war subsidies. But we can't do that anytime soon, so we'll go back up to Bohemia and see if we can do them any kindnesses. Well, we already bestowed an imperial grace. We already did all these things. Claiming a guarantee is fine. We guarantee that if anyone attacks you, we will defend you. Alright. Alright, Burgundy needs money. War subsidies. Lots of them, but for a very short duration. 6 months. So we'll give them basically $100 in war subsidies to win our quest. Alright, 50 administrative power. Good. I wonder if we can cancel the war subsidies now. Diplomacy. Cancel war subsidies. We can. Not immediately, but alright. Piss off Hungary, yes. New quest. Gain administrative power, gain diplomatic power, gain administrative power. Okay. Prove legitimacy, take Sopron. Prove legitimacy means have 100 legitimacy. Getting 100 legitimacy means oh man, scorning that woman means we're gonna lose legitimacy every turn for a long time. I don't know how long, but for a while. I think if we get a ton of prestige, that gives us +1 per turn, but even that is not enough. We're never gonna prove our legitimacy. So scorning that woman is really gonna screw us unless it doesn't last very long. We need more royal marriages, I guess. Plus 0.2 per, yeah. More royal marriages would do well. But we can only have up to 5 of them, and even that would only be +1. Controlled cardinals helps. We only need 12 legitimacy, but I don't know how to get it, so I can't take this. Ally Bavaria gives us 50 diplomatic power, which is a lot of diplomatic power, but we don't care about diplomatic power, so that's one problem. Take Sopron from Hungary gives us administrative power, and we kind of want to fight Hungary anyway. So we're going to do that. We need to fabricate claims on Sopron since we plan to take it. I'd like to make Bohemia like us a little bit more before we give up our diplomat for such a long period of time. So we sent them a gift already. Yeah, no point in sending a gift. Can improve relations, but that takes a long time. We'll improve relations for a little while anyway. And then we'll stop improving relations with this guy. Stop improving relations with Burgundy, and then we'll go to Burgundy and say, you know what, those war subsidies we promised you, we're not going to give them to you. We're just dicks. Revoke guarantee, revoke break ties, fabrication, cancel war subsidies. Yes. Our diplomat is ready. Cool. So we got a core on Sopron already. Good. So now we can just attack Hungary. And Hungary is allied with Burgundy, but Burgundy is at war with Savoy. And so this is kind of like defending the empire, right? Let's do it. Conquest of Sopron. Call willing ally. Man, Bohemia won't help us with anything. Teutonic Order will be mad. Switzerland will be mad. I'm okay with enraging all those people. And I might not even enrage any of them because they're already at war and don't want to go to war with me. Good. So military alliance against Hungary from Bavaria. Unfortunate, because I was thinking of allying Bavaria. I should probably have upped my war budget before I did this. I make that mistake so often. So we're going to hide in the mountains until our morale recovers. But we have tons of manpower. So after we gain 10,000 men from reinforcements, we will have 35,000 manpower. Being at war with Burgundy despite having a royal alliance with them might have if we had attacked Burgundy directly, it would have reduced our stability by 1. But we didn't. Oh, calm down. Everybody fight. Everybody fight at once. We have no morale, but we're going to win the fight by a mile other than that, so even without morale, we should be able to be okay at the end of the day. So we pissed off Bavaria to no end right there. Let's group everybody up, split everybody in half twice, and then split them, and then... Alright, so now we got a bunch of small things. Let's spread out our small things to these 3 territories. There we go. Saxony entered a military alliance with our enemy Bavaria. Honored a military... No, whatever. I can't believe Bohemia didn't come. Did we call them when they weren't going to come? That would have been a mistake. Let's check. No, we didn't. Okay. So the relative strength of our alliance is less than theirs by a lot. But I don't think Hungary themselves have that many troops. And pretty soon we're going to have 10,000 more troops than we have right now. So these guys split in half and go home. We only have 14 unit weight here. Must be winter again, man. January. Why do we keep attacking people in January? No, stop. I said pause. I said frickin' pause. Oh my god. I gotta lower the fast forwardness. Because the autosave of Iron Man mode, in order to make it so that you can't save and reload like a cheater, means that it's autosaving so constantly that you can't, it won't react to stuff. So you say pause and it's like, you know, just a sec, I'm autosaving. And then you're like, no, I said pause. And it's like, okay, you want me to unpause? And you're like, no, Patriotic revolt down there is possible. Let's fight Hungary and win. Because we are very hungry to fight Hungary. So this war has already cost us 10,000 manpower, maybe 20,000 manpower. That's a big deal. How much do we get each year? Manpower per year is 4,000. So this is a 4-year war so far. I can't believe this battle is not over yet. It's like the longest battle. We win, obviously, but look how few troops they have and how many troops we have, and why is the battle taking so long? And we have more discipline than them, and we have more morale than them. We should have won this fight no problem. And they attacked us, so we have defender's advantage. Like, and we have a leader and they don't. That should have been a massive victory, and it wasn't. Alright, lose stability or lose stability and money. The state has lived off the contributions of the nobles for a long period of time. Now the country is doing well, so the nobility is eager to get their cut of the cake. What caused this? Recompense. Basically, I don't know. I don't know what caused that. But we lost the stability is the point. And $100 bucks. So we gained 6 prestige, and that's always fun. And we gained plus 0.7 army tradition, but they gain more by losing than we gain by winning. And we lost 3,000 manpower, but they lost 7,000. So, okay, I was going to say, like, we had massive benefits to that fight. Why didn't we win it more heavily? So let's go over here. 24 unit weight. Let's leave a couple of people behind. Alright, and we'll go to Graz and then group these people up and go to Carnival, and then we'll attack them from 2 sides. In a sec. In 1 second. But we should get our morale back before we attack anyone. In 1 segundo. Come on, we need a month to get our morale back. Alright, it's back. Some of it's back anyway, enough to win the fight, I think. Although, this is going to be a big fight, I probably should have taken all the morale I could get. Again, we have 2.7 to their 2.4 morale. We have a 5% discipline bonus from our advisor. And our general is worse than their general. And we're attacking over a river. So, having a worse general, kind of a big deal. That's 1/4 pen. That's 25% boost to them in the fight. It's a big deal. And attacking over the river is kind of a big deal too. That's also about 1/4. We're not going to chase down and crush their armies. We're just going to drain their manpower by winning fights in cool ways with neat butts. We'll put these guys in Gors. I like to say Gors. We're going to wait until our men resupply, which will take... We only needed 10,000 more men. These guys are pretty happy. Well, this can hold 24, right? So that'd be 27. Let's split in half twice. Send the general for sure and send these guys. And then send these guys over here. Okay, stop sending those guys over there. Okay, stop moving down with those guys. Okay, don't let them fight. 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 Yeah, this is annoying how this works. Basically, I'm just trying to get the morale of that army up. So I'm stalling for 2 months. So let's group up and attack there. Well, go here, then go here. Then see if we can get there before. We might have been able to make that a defensive war by letting him attack our small army and then reinforcing to defend. But the offensive penalty is only -1 because the big mountainous regions are over here and Steiermark. So the whole eastern province is all flatlands, and flatlands don't help the attacker, or I mean they don't help the defender that much. So it's just the rivers, really. Alright, so we're going to break that siege because they're about to win it. Oh man, should have waited a second for him to get to win. I should have shift right clicked that. Oh man, he got the siege. Okay, stop everybody. We don't need to attack him now since he already won the siege. We'll lift the siege in a sec. Why do we have a negative war score when we've won every fight? I guess losing the siege is a big deal. Okay, we won another fight. Do we want to siege up Bavaria and then declare an independent peace with them? Seems reasonable. Break off a siege. Go over here. Wait. Let's stay in Wien. Break off a siege. Go over here. It's still the middle of winter, December. Okay, you guys chase this army. Make sure nothing bad happens to us. No, we don't want to give you military access. No, we don't want to. Notice how every time I make a decision, it autosaves. It's because of Iron Man. They're like, we don't want you cheating. And that's a good way to work, sure, but... Oops, we didn't want to split. We wanted to group and leave a sieging unit behind. Oops. And then we want to send some dudes up here to siege that. Ooh, they're sieging our territory over there. Didn't even notice that. So maybe instead of going up there... No, we can lift the siege later. No, we're culture bombing that. So we need to take all of these guys. Go pick up a... Oh, go to here. Pick up a general and then attack Burgundy. Why is that such a small army? Burgundy is really powerful. They're trying to bait me. I don't think I should fight Burgundy. Let's stay here and siege up this land and just lose that to Burgundy. It's fine. Right? We're fighting with no general. No, we're fighting with a general across the river. Their general is better than ours, though. It looks like this is a D10. I always thought it was a D8. No, it's a D9. Maybe. Someone would have rolled a 10 if it was a D10, so it's a D9. 9-sided die. It's weird. I didn't even know there were 9-sided dice. Alright, Burgundy. They tell us of the King of Burgundy dies. The great King Charles I of Burgundy and his closest followers have tragically been killed. In an effort to win the current war, the king personally led his troops into battle, valiantly charging his enemies. His naked and disfigured body was later found in a ditch. The death of the last dude plunges their country into internal turmoil and left vulnerable to the so somebody's going to take over Burgundy. Maybe it should be us. That's what they're saying. Did they say Burgundy or Bohemia? I thought they said Bohemia, but maybe they said Burgundy, and now I don't know. And now I don't know what to do. So is the king of... No, they have a king. And Burgundy has a king. So it was, I don't know what happened. Somebody's king died, but it wasn't anybody that I thought it was. Whoa, this fight is not going well. They reinforced it and we didn't. Well, we weren't paying attention. I make that mistake a lot. We shouldn't siege anything until we're ready. Do we want to claim the throne to Burgundy? Or should we leave them alone? We gain cores all over the place, and we cede... The death of the last king of Burgundy has made the future of the country very uncertain. Neighboring countries for those connected to royal marriage can be circulated. Okay, I'm taking it. Do we want to be the Burgundian king? Yes, I think we do want to be the Burgundian king. So now we have a bunch of land over there that we can't get to. Awesome. So let's start... Oh, France. Oh, France. Why does it say we have negative 194 relations when we obviously don't? Those don't add up to negative 194. So, improve relations with France. Royal marriage to France, can't do that. Improve relations with France. I had intended to befriend France before. I should have befriended them before doing that. No, we don't want to be allies with Milan. We own an unreasonable amount of territory, but it's all cored. So that's just amazing. But we're going to be going to war with France in a sec, so we can't afford to be fighting Hungary. I think we can win this Hungry Hippos war, but France is about to attack us, and we can't win both, and we're losing a lot of manpower. Alright. The size of the armies allied against us is only 14k, so we basically win this war. gonna take a sec. Alright. Group, split, move. Okay. Actually, we should go over there. So Dulcador is fighting Niederland or something. We don't care. Raguska. Alright. What is our current quest? Oh, it's to take Sopron. We don't have a military leader appointed to any of our armies, do we? Both of these armies are in enemy territory, so we can't appoint a leader either. Interesting. So we're playing all wishy-washy with Hungary, making the war go longer than it needs to, and I think Bavaria might take a separate piece if we cap a couple provinces. Hungary is trying to cap some of our provinces, though. Declare war with Ulm. I don't want to culture bomb all of these because it's possible we might have to give them all up. But then on the other hand, I do want to culture bomb all of these. But then on the other hand, I don't want to culture bomb all of these. I mean, it's worth it money-wise, but are we going to keep these territories? I got Lundberg and Luxembourg last game and kept them. But I'm right on the border with France. And that's not where you want to be. Last game I was an ally of France. And this game, I'm on the border with them and they hate us. It's a very different situation. So let's siege things really slowly because I'm afraid that Hungary will pick a fight. I think alright, let's split this in half and just keep this many troops over here, and then these guys can just run around sieging things. Only 17 weight can live here. Do you want to fight? Yeah, let's fight. You want to fight about it? Okay. Alliance from Cleves. No. I'm not going to ally anyone named Cleves. That's silly. Sieging up some stuff. Kind of getting ahead of ourselves. Oh, stop. Don't go there. Go here. And they're going to Salzburg, so we'll go to Salzburg, cut them off. Okay, stop. Go here. And now we get to fight. Okay. Our leader is... Ooh, terrain. I didn't know... Oh yeah, I did know that Steiermark is very bad terrain to fight on. I think I'm still going to win, though. But it's a shame. We kind of trapped them in Steiermark on purpose. We could have let them move to Salzburg and fought them there. Okay. Siege successful right here. Now we might want to run around crushing the Hungarian army as they retreat. Win a ton of prestige that way, because they were one of our rivals, and because they attacked us. No, wait, we attacked them, so maybe we won't get very much prestige. It's not very prestigious to kill the guy that you attacked, because you attacked him. How prestigious is that? Yeah, we're going to win this war. It's going to take a long time, because we're fighting on a frickin' mountain. And we're going to lose more than they lose. We shouldn't have done it this way, but we don't want to win just because our army was bigger starting out. That's a big waste of manpower. We got a lot of manpower to fight the French. I mean, we don't have a lot of manpower to fight the French. We need 10,000. We're already down to 10,000 total manpower. That's really bad. So we completely wiped out their army. Let's go to Steiermark. Make sure they don't fight there. I'm okay with fighting at Gliaz, but I don't want to fight at Steiermark. Kill them. Yeah, we expected revolts down there. I'm worried that France might pick a fight with us while we're fighting this war. That would be bad. What's this? Truce will expire. That's important. I don't care about claims I have on places. Hire a free military leader. It's not really free. It's free in maintenance. It's not free to hire. Alright, the Memmingen siege finished, so we can go over to München? München? And we'll kill some more Hungarian troops over in Sopron. Oh man, we didn't kill them. Alright. Go back across the border and fight the rebels. We won the Battle of München. There was a battle? They must have been hiring troops right as we were moving over. That's funny. It's a shame that it's the middle of the winter, man. Alright, we're gonna piss off Hungary, which is fine because we're at war with Hungary, so it's hard to piss them off any more than that. And these guys are going to rejoin our glorious army of glorious conquest. We're gonna wait a month until December to get back all of the... Whoa. Finished another siege. Waiting till December will get us some more morale, but we don't need morale to fight rebels. Rebels don't have much morale as it is. I got 2.5, we got 2.7. That's fine. Max morale is 2.7. The fight is based, this number is based on your max morale. Okay, easy to win lots of fights when you have a disciplined dude. Disciplinarian. The Battle of Styria is one that we won. Yay. So it's almost time to start sieging up Hungary, but first we should declare a separate peace. War of the Roses. Interesting. You're really going to stop moving around such big armies. Losing administrative power is for sissy girls. So, we're ready to start sieging things. Let's go down there and over here at the same time. He's trying to break that siege, but this siege and that siege are both interesting. Split, split. Go kill him. Oh my god, we got attrition here. Oops, wait. Break off a siege and go up here. Man, it's February. When is the winter gonna stop? Stop being winter, you. Forward to glory or lose prestige. So we gain morale of armies, yearly army tradition, and yearly prestige. Yeah, that's worthwhile. Morale of armies is a crazy big deal. Alright. And we'll break off a siege here and move back so that we can defend it from our own territory. If anybody attacks it, we'll come defend it, but we don't need to be sitting in their territory all the time. Everybody go home. Now up here, we're just going to follow that army around. Aw, crap. We unpaused it. This is the problem with fast forwarding like this. We had intended to reinforce this land, because this land is our land. It isn't your land. Get off it or I'll punch you in the face. Okay, good. We forced a retreat there. Let's go up here and group those guys up. I wish you could order an army to chase another army, you know? Ah, Niederbergen is too big. He can't retreat in time. So, Milan will be mad and we'll lose money. Or we can lose prestige. I don't care if Milan is mad, but I don't want to lose money. But I don't really... I'd rather lose prestige than... Yeah. So our jousting tournament has a bunch of decisions in it. And they're all about pissing off your neighbors and getting prestige and stuff. Okay. Go help your general, my friends. They keep attacking us when we're not looking. We should really not look away. We win. Alright, war score with Bavaria is probably quite high at this point. So let's sue for peace with them by... Improve relations with Bohemia is important, but sue for peace is far more important. We're completely out of manpower. This war exhausted us. Alright, Privilege Maius. Document was forged, and it changes us to an archduchy and gives us +1 relations with everybody. Or we can get +10 prestige. This makes us lose 1 stability and gain 1 relations with everybody. And as you probably guessed, the only reason I'm doing it is because there's no other way to become an archduchy. Alright, win that siege, bro, win that siege. So let's come back over here. Maybe we'll try to pin these guys down. Muscovy has declared war. We don't care. I mean, it's pretty important because Muscovy eventually is going to rule the entire world. But for now, we don't care. Alright, our diplomat is back. Now we can talk to Bavaria about suing for peace. Now when you sue for peace, you can mouse over this thing and it says you have 140 positives, so you can sue for up to 100 war score against them, despite our war score not actually being very high. Then you can only sue for up to 67 war score. So it's, you know, it's an interesting. They'll accept anything up to 140, but you're not allowed to take anything more than 67. Point is, we could annex some stuff, but it would piss off a lot of the people within the empire. Bavaria is an empirical nation, so we're going to annul their treaties with Hungary, because why would we want Bavaria to be allied with Hungary? And then we're going to transfer their trade power to us and get some of their money and be happy with that, because we want to be friends with Bavaria. We want to be friends with everybody in the empire. Okay, good. Now, time to kill Hungary. Hungary has a very... They're not sick of this war at all yet, unfortunately. Oh, that's a boat. We can't do anything about that boat. Actually, we can. We can have this boat. I think we can cause them not to be able to... Yeah, that gives us war score. It's blockading, right? We're blockading them. Serbian alliance. That is weird. Serbia is right here. You can ally with them against the Ottomans and so on. Ottomans are going through a civil war right now. They're very weak, but eventually they'll be quite strong. Alright. Doing some sieges, singing some songs. Crimea has declared war on Georgia. And usually, Crimea starts out as a vassal of the Ottomans, so if Crimea is fighting Georgia, then the Ottomans probably are too, and eventually, usually the Ottomans take over Georgia, because it's the best area near them. It's got lots of, it's very rich, and it's not the same religion as them, so you get free kind of casus belli against them, and there's lots of good reasons to fight. Oh crap. Georgia when you're the Ottomans. And more importantly, it's not the Mamelukes, and it's not the Akiba, blah, 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 and it's not Persia, so. Very hard to kill anyone else, is the point. Alright, so we won another one. We're going to group everyone up, and then split off some full units to maintain the siege. And then these guys will go back here, because they get reinforced better when they're in our own territory. And there we go. Sieging right along. Alright, Sopron is successfully sieged. These guys are defending this siege. Maybe we should start sieging up there. We got 22 war score already. How much does it cost to win this war? We only want things that we have cores on. Oh, we gotta stop doing this in order. Okay. We want Laika, Zagreb, in Sopron. So we're going to sue for peace and ask for... So it costs 14 war score. We're going to assume that they're each 14, so we probably need 50 or 60 war score to get all three. Don't you do that. Don't make me chase you, buddy. I hate when they make me chase them. It's little tiny armies that can't even really siege a province, and they're like, I'm going to be annoying. So we can move into Sopron with some of these guys, although we should really make a new unit out of anyone who needs reinforcements and leave them behind. Boop, boop. Alright, select this unit and go in here. This unit can stay back and get reinforced. Alright, we got a dishonorable scum cast a spell against somebody. And didn't I just say not to take anyone with you who needs reinforcement? Weirdo. You should listen to your elders. Okay, and we need to go down here and reinforce that siege. He's coming and he'll be there soon. We'll leave behind some of our troops because we don't need attrition if, yeah, we'd rather not have attrition. So he's going to Zirgaburg, so we'll go up there. Don't you do it, brother. We'll go here while these guys go here. And then you're stuck between a rock and a hard place and you die. What's up? And those guys can go back. It's winter again, man. It's always winter all the time. You can't win a war in just 1 year against Hungary. Hungary's freaking huge. Alright, so if we break off siege here and move up and break off siege in Pest and Sopron. Well, we can leave these guys here to reinforce both of those places. Move these guys around in order to, yeah. So we'll put a bunch of people in Pest. And then siege those 3 places at once. Serbia is fighting another war. We don't care. We're in a very long war. Right. A revolt in Sopron. Interesting. Neither of these sieges is really progressed, so we might as well move off. The Nogai. Yeah, we don't care about them either. They're not nearby. Nearby, Nogai. Totally works. Alright, successful siege here. We get to cancel his ambitions to lift the siege on Zagreb. Canceling your ambitions to lift sieges. What's up? Go start another siege down there. Awesome. Go start another siege down there. Killing the rebels. Good. And then everyone go to Pest. And we've got these 3 sieges to defend, and we can defend all of them from both Pest and Somoge. Somoge? We had a revolt over in our French territories. The only way to do anything about it is to raise French troops, so let's do that. Probably won't be able to fight it with actual troops. We're gonna have to fight it with mercenaries. So let's hire some mercenaries here and here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And together they should be able to kill that army at the cost of just gold, because mercenaries don't cost manpower. And we are losing troops in Pest for no reason. Should split off our mobile defensive force. These guys are not fully reinforced yet. We're out of manpower completely. I think we should stop fighting this war pretty soon. Alright. So, let's talk to Hungary and see how willing they are to end the war. We need Sopron, Zagreb, and Liga. That's 40. And then we'll take all the money you can give us. That's 42. And then release Croatia. That's not good. How can you give us the cores and then release Croatia? Besides, we'd rather fight Hungary again in a little bit. Now cancel. Don't ally with anyone within the empire. That doesn't seem right. Empirical alliances. Those are nonsense. And transferring trade power. They probably have a lot of trade power. Okay. So we can cancel one alliance. I think Milan is closest to us. Pomerania we don't really care about. They're up north near Bohemia. This will give us... This will piss off lots of people. Who will it piss off specifically? Hungary a lot. Venice a lot. We don't care about them. It'll piss off Bohemia by 63. It'll piss off Bavaria and Salzburg and the Palatinate. It'll piss off everyone within the empire. Why would expanding the empire piss off empirical people? Croatia. And we would lose our claim on Zagreb and Liga if we did that. We're not going to do that. Annul treaties within the empire and take some land. So this is going to piss off the empire. I thought that expanding the empire would make the empire happy. What if we don't take Sopron? Nope. Just taking Sopron is already going to make everyone in the empire a little bit angry. Taking Liga as well will make let's use Milan as our Bavaria because they're our neighbors as our benchmark. So 28 is not something we can't overcome. Let's look. Was at war -10. So people in the empire like us by about 25 by default, right? And then -6 for previous expansions into Venice. So 19 by default. And then if they are on a border with us and they desire provinces, so then they're at -2 by default. And then if we give them an imperial grace, I think that's +15. Grant electorate to Bavaria. Wow. Yeah, that'd be good. We should do that. So, we'll grant them an electorate. We're not going to declare peace anytime soon. I've decided against it. No peace for us. Let's keep fighting this war a little longer so that we can improve relations with Bavaria so that they don't get really pissed off when we take territory. We don't need any more war score, but we need these guys not to be mad at us. So we're going to right, we made them an electorate. That doesn't make them like us, surprisingly. We're going to give them an imperial grace, and we're going to ally them. Peace offer from Hungary. Sopron. Hungary will cede Liga, and Hungary will cede Zagreb, and this will give us 33 aggression. This is exactly what I was going to propose, and I'm willing to take it, but not yet. I need to make Bavaria like me first. I need to ally them first, because I won't be able to ally them afterwards. So we did that. Bestowing an imperial grace is plus 40. Okay, so we get plus 40 with everybody in the empire as long as we just go around bestowing imperial graces. So we should do that. We should bestow imperial graces on everyone in the empire before we do this. All right, I had not done it because I had planned to do it eventually, but I thought by holding off a little bit, I could our diplomat has arrived. So now we can do this one, bestow imperial grace. I thought I could get some stability by bestowing imperial graces on the electors. I mean, that's probably true even. Alliance offer from Cologne, no. Once our diplomat comes back, we'll do some more of this. We want to move the screen over so that we can make sure we don't get attacked while we're doing this. Come back, Mr. Diplomat. Bestow imperial graces on everybody. And you get an imperial grace, and you get an imperial grace, and you get an imperial grace. Okay. We're up to 30 imperial coolness because, I don't know, probably because we brought a bunch of extra states into the empire and we're going to continue to do so. Maybe not, but we'll see. And after Trier is Saxony. We already did Saxony. Palatin, the Palatinate. And then Cologne. Nope. Alright, we've done all of the electors. Now we're going to do all of the non-electors. Just anyone in the empire. We want everyone in the empire to like us. We're down to 24. You can see down here it reduces by 1 every time we use one. It doesn't do it here, but it'd refresh if we closed it and reopened it. Alright, we're on number 3. Number 3 Imperial Grace. I think siege completed probably. Yeah, it did. Send. Alright. We'll go back to that in a sec. We especially want to do it to any of our neighbors because they're going to be really mad when we take over this territory. So now we can move a little bit deeper into Hungarian territory and try to keep our armies in places such that we don't have to watch them. Siege further in. Okay, and then we're going to go over here and bestow some more imperial graces. Whoa. Big rebel uprising. Oh man. Not good. I even forgot about the existing rebel uprising. Good thing there's another one. So France loves us. We can make an alliance with France. No, because our opinion of France is very poor. We need a royal marriage. Nation between royal families of the two countries will improve relations to declare. If you declare war against a nation with which you will suffer greatly. I get it, but why? Oh, just no diplomat to send. Okay, that's fine. We're going to get France to fight our rebels for us, hopefully. Oh, why won't they do this? Can't afford another diplomatic relation. That's a bummer. Will they do anything? Oh, they'll give us military access, though, and that gives them another diplomatic relation. And then maybe they'll accept the royal alliance afterwards. Sundgayu, Archduke. Alright, let's get some more mercenaries. Hire mercenaries everywhere. They're expensive, but they don't take manpower, and we're really short on manpower because of, you know, that war with Hungary. So we're all about this nonsense. Boom. Boom. We should also culture bomb any provinces that we didn't culture bomb before. Can't afford it anymore, and we should core this. Why is it striped if it's already a core? Okay, let's pay close enough attention over here so that Alright, group up the mercenaries and put a leader in charge. We'll grab another leader because why not? Nice, that's an awesome leader. Then we're gonna go fight the mercenaries. And Tuscany declared war on Modena, and we don't care. Alright, so we're maintaining some sieges up in this business, just knocking down Hungary. And we want to go about our business constantly making friends with France and was that fight? Go back over there. Wait until your friends get there. Now diplomacy, royal alliance. Now it would not increase their number of dudes. See? And yet they don't know that because they're too stupid. Well, we're improving relations with them and we should continue to do so, and that's good enough. Alright. We can't help the Frenchies. Alright, let's keep making people happy. Making them all happy before we end the war and make them sad again. Nope, ain't taking no peace from Hungary. We should defund our armies quite a bit because we don't need to fight any actual battles anytime soon. Although we should probably kill the rebels first. The Rebel Alliance. And time to Imperial Grace again. Wouldn't you guys like to be imperially graced by us? Also, we should ally with Bavaria. It's kind of silly that we went this long without it being our intention and didn't do it. Alright, group up, have our awesome general kill those guys, and then consolidate regiments and kill some other guys. Peace offer from Hungary. Interesting. Oh, we have a diplomat. Stop. Alright, let's peace with ally Bavaria alliance, yes. Now they're very friendly towards us, so we can piss them off by 60 and they'll still be our friends. We'll get a royal marriage with them after we give another imperial grace to these guys. Imperial grace, yes. Covert action, economic access, and okay. Influence and alliance. Okay. So now we gotta talk to Bavaria again, press the issue and piss off Bavaria, even though we just befriended them, unfortunately. It's very sad. Ah, stop pausing automatically. Another revolt? Damn. Stop revolting, people. Oh, and we can't help that revolt. That's a bummer. Why are people revolting? We lost some stability. We're gonna need at least 300 to gain cores, probably a lot more because Soprana is a super rich place and those tend to take a lot of imperial whatever. Alright. I forgot what I was doing. I opened that menu for a reason, but then whatever. Alright. Bavaria needs a royal alliance, show province, diplomacy, royal alliance. And we need to give them access so that they can fight our rebels for us. Our diplomat returned, but Bavaria is not ready for him. But he will be in a sec. Alright, we're ready. Whoa, we're not ready. You come fight those rebels. And you come fight those rebels. And then over here we need to consolidate our dudes and then recruit more of them. Hire mercenaries all over the place. Super expensive, but whatever. Doesn't take manpower and we need to kill the rebels somehow. Allying with France would kill the rebels. I wish we could do that, but whatever. We can't. So we'll recruit mercenaries to do it. Alright, France, are you willing to ally us yet? No. And Bavaria, are you ready to talk yet? No. And the Empire, are you ready to be our bestest friends yet? Imperial Grace. Next is Tuscany. "6 days until Tuscany." Alright, Tuscany. You may have an imperial grace. Then we'll talk to Bavaria. They're at war with the Palatinate. Wish they would call us into that war. That'd be cool. Alright, they're still mad at us for some reason. They got a casus belli against us, and they pressed a border. We pressed a border issue against them. Right? We can give them money. It's always good to give small people money because it doesn't take much. And then we can go back to the Empire and make more people happy with us. Tuscany should be given imperial grace. No one's going to vote for our consolidation of the Empire if we don't make everybody at least a little bit happy. Oh, we already did that, I guess. So after Tuscany is Savoy. And after Savoy, we're going to Moderna. You guys have to chase these guys around in circles, which takes some frickin' concentration. We lost a battle over there with rebels. It's kind of silly. Rebels probably have a general. Oops, get in there. Diplomat has returned. Some of our mercenaries are ready to fight. France is not ready to be our besties until they break an alliance with somebody else or something. Bavaria needs to be made as happy as possible. But we can't do anything with them yet, so we're going to make someone else happy. Moderna. We're going to bestow imperial grace upon you, Moderna. We have 15 more imperial graces to go. Bestow imperial grace. Okay. And fight the rebels. How did these guys get past us? That's the annoying part. Specifically put these guys up here like this so that no one could get past us. We're even taking attrition just to make sure no one can get past us, and they're like, "Oh, we still got past you. We're cool. You guys back up. You guys split in half three times and go back that way." Bohemia would be mad at us, or we could lose 100 diplomatic points. I like Bohemia. I like diplomatic power too, but I like Bohemia more. So Bavaria is not our ally, despite us allying them. It's really weird. Oh, I guess we never offered the alliance. Oh, we can't because we hate them. We imperial gracified them. We can guarantee them, which we will do. Now back to Imperial Graceland and see if we can kill the rebels with this. Terrain looks questionable, and the siege is not in a critical place yet. So let's recruit. We don't need any more mercenaries. It's crazy. We're losing tons of money from those mercenaries too. Army maintenance 21. All right. It's time. It is time. Let's get in there. Let's win this thing. Let's do this. Our diplomat Oscar von Hohenberg has arrived and is ready to try to make Bavaria like us a little bit more. Alright, Bavaria. Accept our alliance. We cannot ally with them because we don't like them. Accept our money. We'll give you war subsidies. Eventually. But for now, we're going to keep imperial gracing people. So Milan needs imperial grace. Oh, we already Milaned them. Oops. Mantua needs imperial grace. Yeah, Mantua. That army is shrinking quite small. Okay. Declared war on Ulm. Our diplomat has arrived and then been re-dispatched. And the fight is going pretty terribly. The terrain is a big issue, and they have a good leader. Their leader is 1-3. Our leader is 0-5. Are they getting a flanking bonus from their cavalry? Or is that taken out in this game? In other games, there was a big old flanking bonus. Base value, let's see. Morale of low, shock of 1, maneuver of 2, base value of 2. Last engaged unit was that guy, rank modifier. Okay, it looks like there's no flanking bonus. Anyway, we should back up and consolidate and hire more mercenaries. Oh, if we do that, we're not going to be able to get back. Unless we convince France to let us walk around in France. Which we did already. Offer military access. We're going to do that soon. That's a good one. Siege successful. Don't really care. We're just waiting until we run out of imperial authority before we do anything. So we could get a national idea, but we want to core the provinces really quickly once we cap them. And this idea just gives us an idea group, and we're not going to use it, so why would we get the idea group? It also gives us tribal nonsense, and unlocks nonsense. And plus 10% to production efficiency. Actually, that's... No, only at level 6, so that's great, but we're not going to get to level 6 anytime soon. Yep, so we don't need that idea. We want to rush quickly to idea 9 or whatever, but we don't need this idea, you know, because if we're going to core after we get the idea, then we might as well not get the idea. Alright, you guys can go over here, and you guys can go collectively over there. Alright, Hungary is no longer much of an issue. These rebels are a big problem. We got to tell France that it's okay for them to kill our rebels for us. Our diplomat has arrived. Here, go kill our rebels. It's fine. And then... Man, all that fighting and the rebels are still at 20 strength. That's ridiculous. They got so many horses and such a good general. Gain stability. We've been truly blessed. Awesome. I like being truly blessed. Alright, we gotta ally France, but they won't take it because they don't like, they have too many alliances already. And we gotta Royal Marry France, but they won't take that for the same reason. Oops. We don't have a diplomat available. Royal marriage from France. Yes. Yes. Nice. Now they'll ally us because they're already in a royal marriage, right? Diplomat is ready. France is not ready. Bavaria might be ready. Let's royally marry Bavaria. Let's make sure they like us. And then we will go back over to France. Or maybe Bohemia needs our... Nope, Bohemia is happy. And France needs to join our alliance. Siege successful. Join the alliance. Oh, so close. So close. They just need us to end the war, and then they'll join our alliance and kill our rebels. So... should send a gift to France. It's really important to keep France happy because they are really powerful. Well, we'll give them $100 because we like France. And Bavaria can't accept anyone from us until the 29th. Yeah, we should be able to do Bavaria next. Oops, careful. People are fighting. People are fighting and they didn't ask our permission. Let's go to Pest, and we'll go to Pest. Rebels spawned. The rebels are successful over near France. That's a bummer. But once we end this war, we should be able... we should be all set in that respect. We just want to secure our alliances before we piss everyone off, because we are about to piss off people like a lot. So everybody go fight the Hungarians before they get on into other places. If they get past my line of doom, then I'm going to have to fight them, chase them around for days and weeks and months. Okay, let's stop. Our diplomat is still available. Palatinate conquered Bavaria and took their territory. Man, just after we allied Bavaria. Send them a gift. We already did. Royal Ties Alliance. Let's fight with them against the Palatinate. We'll reconquest them once our manpower recovers in a million zillion years. Right? And okay. They would not accept an alliance from us. The Ottomans have gone to war. France won't accept an alliance until we stop being at war. And peace offer. Let's make peace soon. But again, we still got 12 more imperial graces to appoint, so let's do some more of that. Imperial grace. Imperial grace. Imperial grace. And can have our imperial grace as well. And then Trier can, oh, we already did Trier. We can do Thurgergiga. And then we'll do Switzerland, which we should have done like on the first turn of the game because there's Switzerland. We're gonna get this war over with though. People are mad at us for some reason. Allied to our rival, desires provinces, border friction, press the issue. They like us, and yet they like somebody else a lot more. They like the Palatinate. And they like Brunswick. And they like East Frisia. And they like Bohemia. And they like Brandenburg. And they like Brunswick. And they like us. And Brunswick. Oh crap, why did we do that? Just lost a bunch of manpower for no reason because we weren't paying attention. How are those rebels doing? They're sieging up even more territory. We need to ally France. We need to declare peace. We need to bestow imperial graces. Alright, let's do it. Is Bavaria happy enough? They got plus 100 with us. That's pretty happy. Alright, let us declare some peace up in this business. Peace. Okay. We want Sopron, Leica, and Zagreb. And we would like as much money as you can give us, and we'd like you not to be allied with anybody, and we would like you to transfer trade power, but we can't afford that one, and we'd like you to release Croatia, because why not? It just seems like people should release Croatia now and again. No, we don't care about that. Okay, sounds good. Send demands, go. Alright, we've pissed everyone off. It's time to go home. Namur. Okay. As soon as the war ends, we can ally France. France is quite a bit pissed off that that happened. But hey, we had a mission to do it. We have to do it. It's in the rules. Alright. So we can ally France. Offer alliance, definitely. So now they can kill those rebels for us. Anything else we need to do with France? They're only 103 relations. They've only got 90 improved relations. we might want to make them... there are no other long-term improved relations with France-y type things. Alright, so let's look at what's going to give us more stability. Yes. So improve relations with Palatinate. Definitely, I will do that. You know what I'm going to do it though? I'm going to attack them and reclaim Bavaria's lands. So I'm joking about that. The Palatinate is right here, and they took a bunch of crap from... This is not the Palatinate. Where are the Palatinate? Stupid Palatinate. Alright, so they're mad that we just took a whole bunch of land, obviously. Who wouldn't be mad about that? And they're mad that they don't have any breasts. Like they really want breasts. We'll send them a gift first. Send gift. Oops. Go. Alright. Don't want any covert. We don't want access. We'll give them some more subsidies next. We're pretty rich. I'm so used to the other game where I was like the richest nation in the world, and I'm like, I'll just give people money all the time because I've got money. Alright. So we gotta get our war exhaustion down before we can do this. 17. And Hungarian tradition is a big problem. Triples the cost of coring anything. So even though we have claims, which would normally mean coring would be easy peasy, it's going to cost so much to core Hungarian territory.